Welcome back to another tutorial video. In this one I'm going to be showing you that you don't actually have to hide from the lightning in the Cycle Frontier during the storm. You don't have to run to get away from the lightning. You can literally just walk around in circles and you won't get hit at all. But yeah, so the storm has just started and we're going to start our run. We're going to go from the beginning of the storm to the end of the storm, just proof of concept. And yeah, so you don't have to run from the lightning. You don't have to be scared. You don't have to go run and hide in a building. You can literally just walk. You don't even have to run. Just walk around in circles. The lightning's not going to get you. It's not a boogeyman. No buildings necessary. Knowing this, the reason I'm showing you this is knowing this is going to help a lot of players to not be scared during the storm. You can use the storm for so many things. You can use it to more safely get from point A to point B, to get to your evac ship. If you call it in if you call your evac in just before the storm, so that the evac ship lands during the storm, then you can be that much safer. Running around in the dark where people can see you not as easily, and while it's pouring down rain where they can't, their distance of vision is significantly impaired, is going to help you. But as you can see, I'm just walking around in circles, dodging the lightning. Now you don't have to walk around in circles, you can walk in a straight line. I mean, you could even run, but during the height of the storm, during the peak of the storm, the lightning does this weird thing where it drops two bolts on you and one lands in front of you, so that if you're running, if the first one misses you, the second one will hit you. Now what you can do, and what I do if I'm running from point A to point B during the peak of the storm, is if I see that the lightning is starting to track me, I won't run in a straight line. I will wait till the first bolt is about to drop, and then I will turn to the left or the right, making the bolt that it's going to drop in front of me completely miss me, essentially dodging the lightning. But that's really only necessary during the peak or the height of the storm, because during the first portion of the storm, they just drop one bolt on you at a time. Now, I will say that you can't really do this technique in pairs, in duos, and trios. It just doesn't work as well for some reason. I think it's because the bolts are tracking multiple players, and what ends up happening is bolt of lightning, let's say you're running behind your teammate, and the bolt of lightning that's meant for him, as you're running behind him, will hit you, or you'll essentially run into it. Also, when you hit the peak of the storm, when it's dropping multiple bolts, it just gets nuts. Like, you have bolts dropping on you, bolts dropping on your teammates, and if you're all within a very close, tight group, they're going to hit, person that they're not intended for, essentially. Now, if your team is comfortable with running, kind of staggered or kind of separated a little bit, you might be able to still get away with this technique. But essentially, I'm just trying to show you that you literally don't have to be scared of the lightning. You don't have to go run and hide in a building every time the storm starts. You can still operate. Combat becomes a little bit harder because it's harder to see your opponents, and obviously you're having to deal with the lightning while you're dealing with your opponents, or even the PvE aspect where you're dealing with the creatures and stuff. It becomes a little more difficult. But if you're just traveling from one point to another, or maybe you're camping somebody or camping a location, yeah, during the storm, you can just still stay in the same area that you were in. Simply walk around in circles. Or stay in one spot until you see the lightning tracking you and just move a little bit. The lightning will hit behind you, and then you can move back to the spot you were in. I keep saying walk around in circles. You don't have to walk around in circles. You don't have to do exactly like I'm doing it. You can walk in a straight line, or wait for the lightning to start tracking you, like I was just saying, and just move a little bit. Dodge it. Every once in a while, you may still, until you get comfortable with doing this, you may still get hit by a lightning bolt or two. Just heal up in between lightning strikes. But as you can see, it's fairly simple, it's fairly easy. It's not hard at all. You don't have to be scared of the big boogeyman lightning storm. But the storm's about to end, so with that, guys, thanks for watching. If you found this useful, helpful, or entertaining, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. It's highly appreciated. But that is the end of the storm, and that is the end of this video. So thanks for watching once again, and we're going to catch you on the next one. I'm out.